Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Who've we got? Who've we got? Who've we got? We've got Seb, welcoming Seb. Kyle, welcoming Kyle. Leopard, welcoming Leopard. Uh, is it G-Man or XLE-Man? I can't. Is that an L? Is that an L or an E? It's an L. Zleeman. X-Leeman, welcoming. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Hope you're doing good, folks. Hope we're all good. I can't get comfy. We're gonna do a bit of Minecraft today. I was gonna just play this by myself, but I thought I'll stream it. I'm doing something a bit weird today. Well, I say weird, it's weird for me. I'm actually building something. Because I don't normally like building stuff in Minecraft, which is really fucking stupid because it's Minecraft. But I like destroy. I'm more of a destructive sort of person. Welcoming. Welcoming, folks. Hello, knock, knock, welcoming. I'm doing alright, thank you. How are you? We've got my normie music playlist on today as well, by the way, folks. Hope you'll enjoy that. It is literally a playlist called Normie Music. It's not entirely Normie music, but it is Normie. It is music in the sense that you will probably have heard of the songs before. If you watch it on YouTube, unfortunately, you can't hear it because YouTube does not like me. You can't do a VOD track thing on YouTube, whereas on Twitch I can, which means that the music is only going out live, and not. It doesn't get saved in the VOD. I'm just getting the levels right. Are the music levels sort of alright, folks? I could just turn it down on my end. Or could it be turned up a bit? Do let me know. It is good from time to time. It is, Kyle. It absolutely is. Yeah, I've got 8 hours and 45 minutes of it. So there you go. It's all good. Happy month of July. Yeah, it's July, isn't it, folks? I hate that, actually. Thanks, Ev, for reminding me, though. Brandon Flowers is Mormon, but I think that's about it. I had no idea. Killers are a Christian rock band. Oh, I don't fucking know then. I don't really listen to them. Where did I get up to? I'm so sorry. I've also got it so that the songs show up, if you're on Twitch at least, the songs will show up in the bottom right. So if you don't know what the song is or anything like that, you'll be able to know because it's down there, which is nice. Which I think is a good idea from my end. Hope there's loads of Oasis. There's no Oasis on here. Just give me 1 second. Is there any? There might be one Oasis cover possibly, but that's it. I don't know. All good. Definitely a busy one here. Prepping for my holiday next week, so I have tons of work to do. Good stuff. No. I hope it's productive and not like fucking exhausting. Sort of busy. Throw that away. We're playing the Pokemon. Yeah, we're playing our standard little Pokemon. It's sort of Pokemon and Create combined, really, with about 250 other little mods added into it. We are just going to be mucking about with building today, though, so there'll be very little Pokemoning going on in this. And there's not really been much Pokemon going on in it generally, I think, because I tend to be doing a lot more sort of infrastructure stuff. Because that's what I like doing at the moment. But yeah. Manchester. Smiths from Manchester. I think there is some Smiths coming up, folks. Let me just confirm that for you. Yeah, there's some Smiths coming up later. That's good, isn't it? How was the Smarties game last stream? Had to pop out. Was it a Game of the Year contender? I mean, it would have been Game of the Year like 20 years ago, no, but no, God no. I just quit. It was just, it got to a point where the novelty of it sort of being like, oh, it's a Smarties game, isn't that weird? Wore off very quickly, and it ended up just being a bit fucking shit. So I just binned it, and then we watched some Smarties adverts or something like that. Good morning, chappers. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, we're going to do something a little bit different today, folks. For me, at least, I suppose, because I don't normally like building in Minecraft. However, I've been building a train line, as I like doing in this, and it's gone from here. I don't know if I don't know if I did this on stream or not. Basically, I've built a lovely little train line going down here. We'll go down it now, actually. So lovely little curve coming down here. I've also pioneered a new technique for curves, by the way, which we will get to momentarily. It's quite a nice little little ride. This I am in creative, by the way. I know that annoys some people. I don't care. It's creative, or I'm not playing it at all. You can get a grip. What's that on the map there? Oh, it's woolen mutton. It was like combined. It looked like some weird Pokeball thing. Good age having a steady, slow, small time waking up. Good stuff, champers. Speaking of trains, tell everyone my story. Leopard sent me a DM the other day. Let me just find it. Leopard sent me a DM the other day. He said, I just heard a chindly wallop in real life. That's mad, isn't it? He heard the now, for those who don't know, if there's any sort of train heads watching this, a chindly wallop is what we call what is commonly referred to as an ilkley, which is when on the horn they go low, high, 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 low, high. We call it a chindley because Leopard thought it was called chindley for some reason. But Leopard heard one in real life. I've never heard one in real life, I don't think. Not that I'm aware of, at least. This song goes out to Wisecrack, by the way. Hope he's doing good. But yeah, he said he heard one. And then I said, oh, that's mad. And he said, it was like I saw a celebrity. I was starstruck, like seeing Claire Balding or something. And then I didn't reply to that. But 20 minutes later, Leopard repeated the message, like seeing Claire Balding or something. Like it was some sort of big fucking... Like I really had to just process that message. Like he sent it twice with like a 20-minute gap. Wisecrack, welcome in. Train head, I got banned from public transport the last time I got that. For fuck's sake. Welcome into your Wisecrack. This song goes out to you, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the sub. Thanks for the song, Chief. No problem. That was a good coincidence, that, wasn't it? A train whizzed past the station I was at. It did it unprovoked. It was really great. Ah, look at you, Lep. You're becoming a little fucking train head, aren't you? Or whatever they call them. I'm sure there's some more derogatory terms, but I don't want to be using those. Oh, it sent itself twice because you're in a tunnel. Fair enough. I like the idea that you just sent it, like, just to make sure that I'd read that specific message, like seeing Claire Balding or something. Engine fucker, yeah. Yeah. You've made me a little nerd, I know. I'm sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. Check this out, folks. So, at the moment, the maximum curve that we can do for a 90-degree curve is 42 by 42 blocks, which is what this curve here is. Okay, I've pioneered something where actually I figured out the optimum midpoint for a 45-degree curve, which is 58 blocks forward and 24 blocks to a side. And then for the second half of the curve, you do 24 blocks forward and 58 to the side. And you end up with a curve like that. It's absolutely fucking massive. I pioneered that last week. The double curve, I call it. Which is just huge. So you have got this one midpoint here, which you can actually... I mean, you can't here because it's on a hill, so it won't work. But if it's flat, you could actually do a junction coming off the middle point of the curve, which is quite interesting. It's not interesting at all, but I did do that. Let's run an absolute train on this game right now. Let's fucking do it. I mean, we're not in a train, but that's fine. I'll be the Robin to his Narn anyway. Robin to his Batman. What? I love all this. I don't know what it specifically... Are you loving Leopard's messages, Wisecrack, or just the whole experience? Because I am as well, actually. I am as well. Gundy, welcome in. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. And Nerdmo as well. I missed you then. Okay, then. Nerdmo, good to see you. And I've made a little station here for this volcano thing that I'm going to do. There's a volcano up here. I'm going to make it like a tourist attraction thing. Have loads of Pokemon trainers up there that you can battle. But I've made a station for it. I've also made one of my patented like Guff Towers. There is one that's very similar over in Algernon Town. If you've not seen that. Oh Jesus. There you go. It's very similar. So I've made another one of those basically over here, which is not very good, but I don't like doing fucking building and stuff, as I've said before. So just the stream fella, not sure what Lep's taking. Fair enough, mate. No one knows what Lep's taking. Probably some fucking peas on toast or something. This reminds me of being absolutely out with pickle in 2012. Is I was going to say I can relate to that. I can't. 2012 would have been like 15, 16. And I was certainly not out me pickle at that point. Pickle me timbers, yeah. So anyway, what I've done. The idea is basically there's a little village here that's like it's like two villages stuck together. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do a line up to here. Okay. And then Fruits is going to do a line from Knights' City out here and connect it up there. And we're going to have like an interchange here. So this line ends here because it's a lot higher up. I've also got this like nice little tunnel that I've done. I did this yesterday. I made about 10 Facebook posts total, and one of them was Avicii levels. Did I tell you this already? I don't think you did. I don't think you did. I like that though. Do you get like a Facebook memories thing? Does it like come up on your memories every year? That you said Avicii levels. Are we all live on TikTok today? Let's engage, folks. I'm not on TikTok. Should I go live on TikTok? I'm not live on TikTok today. I'm not entirely sure if I can be fucking asked, to be honest with you. I mean, I can do if you really want me to. Me in my 20s up a tall building. I'm gonna do a line up here. Very good, Nerfboy. YouTube partner. I'm a YouTube partner, folks. You gotta say YouTube. I've been working on the accent. Basically, it's a big fuck off tunnel under here, and it ends up. You end up out here basically, and the platform's gonna sort of end here because after this is kind of just nothing. Which is fine. And then Fruits, I think, is going to do a station further down, and there's going to be like an interchange. I don't know if it's just going to be a lift going down or like some sort of shuttle service or something like that. I haven't got a clue. But that's for later. But it does mean that I've got a huge span here, which is just like floating in the air. So I'm making a bridge. And I hate building bridges in Minecraft. I hate it. Properly hate it. But I've got an idea for this, and it's coming along. I did a little bit of it last night. We're going to do a little bit more of it today. I probably won't finish it today. Not on stream, at least. But I based it off this bridge here. Hang on, let me get the image up. That. Okay. Which is very similar in terms of the landscape and that kind of thing. So let's get that done today, shall we? Maybe. It might look shit. I've had to, you know, it is Minecraft, so I've had to take some sort of creative liberties with it, but I'm using a lot of copycat slopes and stuff. So that's one of the sort of towers of it. There's going to be another one going on over here somewhere. I mean, I'm going to spectator mode so I can scroll there quicker. Here. It's going to go there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build this first tower. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to schematic the whole thing and just copy paste it over because I don't want to have to fucking build this whole thing twice. Because that would be a faff. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Paul and Berry. Yeah, for good stuff. That, yeah. This song feels exactly like that Kyle Gordon Planet of the Bass song. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one, chappers. I don't listen to much of this kind of music, but I do know this song. I am a 90s kid, so... welcome to you, Gundy. More like you do because of all the doobies you're in. Yeah. More like you do because of the Doobie Brothers are on there or something like that. I don't know. We can work on that. Anyway, we're going to do this. So the problem that I've got with this, folks, let me just show this image again, is I don't entirely know how to do the cables for this. I'm going to have to do some sort of improvisation because I don't think I'm going to be able to do the cables. So I might just have to do some sort of... I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out. Siam, good morning, welcome in. How's it going? Came from somewhere back in her long ago. Doobie Pro play. That is good. Lovely bridge build. Siam, do you remember the last time I built a bridge on stream? Siam. And it was, I think it was with you in Minecraft. We built a bridge. Do you remember that? I don't know what server that was on now. I don't think I've still got, I don't know. I might have a copy of it somewhere. Was it yours? Yeah, yeah. Ages ago. Do you remember that? Anyway, this is, I did this. It looks massive, but if you go far away from it, it's actually like in scale, all right. So the other side is, the other tower is going to be that one there. And then it's just got some little supports that sort of, like this one. It's got some little supports at the either side of it, even fucking hell. Jesus. Magiopolis Bridge. Was that what it was called, Gundy? I can't fucking remember. This was years ago. This was like 3 years ago now. So I'm at a point now where I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're just going to have to fucking figure it out. So what I do need to do is do some sort of like cable that goes down to that midpoint there, which is signified by 3 blocks of diamond on either side. One of the joys of being in creative mode. But I don't know what to make the cable out of. I think a lot of the copycat stuff might be too much. What I'm thinking possibly is doing almost like a... Fuck, I've just fucking fell off. Like a copycat. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a copycat block. It can just be a block. Of something that looks a bit sort of cable-y. So we're looking at possibly the iron supports. And then you'd go like this. But it's got to go, what it's got to do is it's going to go down diagonally. It's going to go down by 60 blocks, and 60 blocks is that there. So this goes down diagonally. But what I'm also going to possibly do, if I can, I'm going to fucking burp, is do a copycat block, like, for fuck's sake, like that. And then also make that a copycat, an iron support. It might be a bit heavy looking. But if we've got that all the way down there and then all the way down there, that might look good. Maybe we should double check the image again. See, it has also got them going down the other side as well, which I don't think I can do because I don't think I've fucking got 60 blocks to do that there. Oh no, I should do. No, I should do. That should be fine then. Who likes this song, folks? This was in the Minecraft movie, apparently. If anyone's seen that. Now, the problem is, it's a fucking pain in the arse to put the copycat fucking block in there. We shouldn't be building bridges, we should be burning them. Sophie, welcome into here. I didn't see that, so sorry. So true, yeah. Welcome into you, Sophie. How's it going? It was in the Minecraft movie. Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't know that. I do like this song though. It's good. I know it's a bit sort of what's the word? A goth. But I do like it. I'm just trying to figure out the fucking controls here because I want to put a block there, but it fucking won't let me because it just wants to build downwards, and it's there you go. It's a weird sort of shift clicking job that is gonna take oh, for fuck's sake. It's gonna take a fucking age. Oh, fuck off. Oh, this might be the shortest Minecraft stream of all time, folks. There we go. It's fucking faffalicious. You got the best of my love. Whoa. Right, get rid of the... How are we going to do this? Do we just... Oh, God, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the way out, the quickest way to do this, but it is going to take me just an age. Look, we've got 3 blocks there so far. That's 3 out of 60 on one of the sides, out of 4 sides that we need to do. So if anyone wants to figure that out as a sort of percentage, please do go for it. That song's very short, isn't it? Fuck off. There you go. Do you know what this song reminds me of? Have you ever heard this song before? I'm sure you all have heard this song. Do you know what this song reminds me of? And I don't know if anyone's going to agree with me on this because it's a bit of a weird fucking one. But it reminds me of golf with your friends. Because of the fucking plinky plonky sort of instrument. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Right, there we go. You get that? It's the little plinky plonky sort of thing. If this was just an instrumental, it would just sound like a fucking golf with friends level. Wouldn't it? I've still not seen the Minecraft movie. Fella teased it for months, then released it, and it was about 2 minutes long. It didn't have anything extra that he hadn't shared in snippets on his TikTok in the build-up. I love that though. It's a nice little fun song, isn't it? It's a little fun song. I heard some people talking about it and they very much didn't like it, but I quite like it. It is fun, isn't it? Plinky plonky. It's the little sort of, I don't know what the instrument is. It's the little sort of, oh fuck off. The little sort of, it'll come up in a bit. I'll turn it up when it does it. Is it like a xylophone or something? Right. Oh, I've figured it out now, folks. Hang on. You do that. Fuck. This is trickier than you think, folks. I'm getting it though. It's Blinky Plonky more taken from the letter play bucket is a little bit, isn't it? Lep, I received a message the other day. Concerning the band Muse, and all I could think of, I can't think of Muse normally anymore after watching Stafflet's Flats. I'm physically fucking incapable of thinking of Muse in a normal way without going Muse. It's terrible. It's a fucking horrible affliction. It's not the anxiety song, so it's, oh, I fucking hate that song. We've talked about this before. Like, fucking fair play, like, make a song about it. It's like, I'm sure he's alright as a person, but that's just a terrible song. It's like Lewis Capaldi. I'm sure he's, like, fine as a human being. But that song that I heard, it was with the Bandle about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's fucking awful. It's completely old, my brain. You are staff, mate. You are staff. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you're fucking identical. Used to know. Is that Kimbra? Or Kimbra? I don't know how you pronounce it. I think she's from New Zealand or something, isn't she? There's got to be a quicker way to do this that I will figure out when we've done. I might schematic this one side when I've done it and then just copy it over 4 times. That might be the best thing to do. Doji is very talented, but that song is absolute dog dump. Is that what her name is? Doji? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Are you gonna fucking take the piss out of me because I've pronounced it like a tit or something? That's not right, is it? That's not right. It's pronounced correctly. Good stuff. So is that halfway then? You just give me 1 second, folks. This is going down to 147. Possibly 146. This song sounds like it's on a fucking Sky Bet advert. This is fucking Sky Bet advert music. What's 210 minus 60? It's 150, isn't it? I suppose that's not the end of the world. Mind if I change time? Go for it, Gundy. Don't fucking set it to 0, you prick. Do not set... It's alright, Gundy. Me and Fruits were on a fucking streak to see how many days we could get in Minecraft before you reset it to 0, and it turns out it's about 900. That's fine, folks. We'll just start again. I was saying to Fruits the other day, what's the longest amount of days we've got in Minecraft before Gundy fucking sets it to 0? And he was like, I think 1,000 or something like that. And it's good. We were on 900 then, which is, I mean, I don't know how many fucking days, weeks though. That is several fucking real life weeks of Minecraft. Sorry, you can't see what I've just done there. There you go. That's fine, folks. I do realise I've also done this wrong, so I'm gonna have to start it again. That's fine. It's I'll op Gundy again. Don't worry about it. The 210 minus 60 is 150, so that should go down to 150. That doesn't feel... Oh, it's because it's not starting from the middle point. Right, hang on a second then. So we need to do this again. It's fine. We'll do it again. I'm fucking mildly fucking pissed off about Gundy resetting the time, but that's fine. Oh, thanks, Gundy. That doesn't make up for it, though. We're going to start from a bit lower down. We'll start from 140, so that's 150, 197. So we're going to start from here, I think. Your beard looks awesome, says Kavish. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I'll take that. I'll take that and run with it. Hang on. There we go. Legalized nuclear bombs. Everyone should be able to own one if they wanted. Let's see when that's not a thing. Anyone like Stone Roses Manchester? This is your Stone Roses song that I said we were going to listen to, by the way. If anyone likes the Stone Roses. I don't hate this song. I just don't think it's, like, fucking fun. There's something about the sort of production of this kind of music that really irritates me. The drums just sound a bit too fucking... like you're listening to them through a £2 pair of headphones that you bought from B&M. One each? Yeah, one each. Why not? I'm just trial and erroring this, by the way. This could be completely wrong. We also need to do one where it goes over every 2. So instead of we're going down 1 block at a time here, we need to do one where we go down 2 because that will end up in the midpoint. And then we also need to do one where it goes 2 down per block across as well. And then we've got 3 cables, and I think that's going to be as good as it'll get. I don't think we need like 12 cables on each side. I think just 3 will do, I think. Release the mule, yeah. I wish that still worked. That was a good little bit that we had going. Can copy on the other side. Well, we'll see how it goes first, Gundy, because I'm not entirely sure if I've done this correctly. It's just... So, right, hang on. We've started that on 3240. So... Oh, no, that's right. So 3, 2... Oh, I've literally done it fucking perfectly then. That's alright, isn't it? So that's 300, which is perfect, and it goes down to that point. Yep, I might need to... Oh, no, it should be fine, actually. It should be fine. So that's one bit of it. Let's just see how that looks from afar. Hiya, Gundy, you're right. Yeah, so if we're going to have that one going down like that, okay, but then we're also going to have one that goes down sort of shallower like that and ends up at the midpoint. And then we're going to have one that comes down sharper and ends up... Well, it'll end up at 70. And then this one will end up at 3360. Having said that, I don't know if that'll be necessary. We'll do the shallow one first. What's on your cape? Right, here we go, folks. So I woke up the other day and this was my cape. It says, please update Cicada. You've also got it, Gundy. So there's a mod that we've got called Cicada. And it turns out that the fella who made it had accidentally fucked up and is like ended up fucking DDoSing his own network by some severe fucking boo-boo. So he's put that cape in as like an emergency thing. So everyone knows to update the mod, because if you update the mod it's fixed, but we haven't got around to updating it yet. I did join the Discord that they have, and it was quite funny because there was a lot of people going, what if I don't want to update the version? It's like, why wouldn't you want to update it? Gundy's gone, folks. Gundy's back, folks. You can't get rid of it unless you update Cicada, and it's a client-side mod, so we'd have to update the mod pack, which we will do at some point. Fed, welcome in. Hello. How's it going? Sorry, it was for some reason it was really tricky to see your name then because it was dark red on a dark background, and for some reason Twitch likes doing that. Oh, internet's doing shit. I'm sorry, Gundy. So we're gonna go down now. Every 2 blocks. How was the mum treated you? It's treated me quite good, thank you. I almost misread that as how was your mum treated you? And I was gonna be like, fine, thank you. Oh, thank you very much for... You didn't have to change it. It's alright. It's probably my fault. For some reason, it's like dark red on a black background. And it's quite difficult to read, but thank you very much. How has your mum treated you? She's treated me alright, thank you. How has my mum treated you, Sophie? Don't know what I mean by that. Let me just figure that. Let me just think about this. So it's going down by 2. So we're going to go 1, 2 like this. It's going to look weird at the start of it. No. No. It's going to look weird at the start of it. So it's going 2, 2, 2 like that, and then it'll go. Well, you can't fucking... Okay, this one's going to take a bit longer to do, I think. That's fine. Takes 1 click, no biggie, that's fine. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that. I'm sorry that... fucking... Does anyone else in Minecraft swap what shift and control does? It winds me up that when you boot into Minecraft, control is sprint and shift is crouch. I don't know any other game that does that. I mean, I'm sure there are games that do that. This sounds like a fucking Thomas the Tank Engine, doesn't it? I'm sorry, the controls are really fun. So the idea is we're going to have a shallow one that goes all the way down to that point there. Who's playing Defoe? Crouching. I was thinking about Defoe yesterday. I think I saw a video of him. Do you mean Defoe? What a player he was. How many teams now could do with Defoe? Quite a few of them. Couldn't they? Spurs legend. Sorry, I have to ask, what shader are you using? I am using, I believe it's Complementary Unbound. Yeah, Complementary Unbound. I've got some of the settings quite fucking high, though. He says it's all fucking medium. I didn't realise. There's a lot of this stuff that I thought was on, to be honest with you. But that's fine. My PC could never. No, my old PC couldn't. My old PC definitely couldn't. I've got a bit of a beefier PC this year, which means, thankfully, Minecraft runs somewhere close to 60 FPS. Can't believe I'm rage quitting Minecraft. What's up, Gundy? Is it still not working for you? He works at a space station. I saved up for this PC for fucking like 4.5 years, basically. A long fucking time. Tried running Cobblemon, it gave me a heat warning. It does get hot. It does get very hot, this PC, when I run this. This is Cobblemon and Create, mostly, but there's like 2 of that. So where I can see all the mods that we've got. I mean, it's all this. It's just fucking tons of shit. But it's mostly Cobblemon and Create. It does get very fucking hot in my room. I bought a little thermometer. It's 24 degrees in here right now, which is not terrible. That sounds hot, but in terms of like being in my room, it's actually, that's on the cooler side, I think. Hi, Annoyance, welcome in. How's it going? Watching quietly during a meeting. Fair enough, mate. Enjoy your meeting. Anyone like this song? It's fine. I think most of this stuff is fine. If it wasn't fine, I wouldn't be on my playlist. This is because I don't use Spotify. So this is all fucking downloaded MP3s on my PC that I've acquired. I've bought. I mean, bought was the word I was looking for there. Bought legally. It's 12 degrees in your house. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I woke up this morning, my thermometer said it was 21 degrees in my room, which is like the fucking coldest it's been in my room for about 3 weeks. No, I wasn't saying Fahrenheit. No, Celsius. No, not Fahrenheit. I don't really know Fahrenheit that well. No, definitely Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's probably like 60 or something like that, or 70. No idea. Entirely legal means, yeah. The old ELM. That's fine. I just won't finish that thought. Because I physically can't say it. I hate when guys lie about their Fahrenheit. That's good stuff. Where's Crack? I had a fucking crisis when I went to the hospital at the start of this year, and they took my height and weight, and I thought I was 6'2", and they fucking measured me and it said I was 6'1.5". I was fucking good. But then later on in the year, I did our future health thing, and they measured me again, and it said 6'2". So I'm fucking taking that and running to the hills. I've got it on a little piece of paper as well. In fact, I've got it right here on a little piece of paper in proof. Do I actually? Yeah, I do. I'll cover up the fucking weight and waist circumference and blood pressure and all that sort of thing. But you can't fucking see that anyway, can you? Hang on. This is not my name on it, does it? No. It also says heart rate is regular as well, which is nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at that, folks. Height 188 cm. You fucking take that to the bank. If you want, I don't know what bank, the Wank Bank or something like that, I assume. If that's your thing. Who even is Varen? Right. Shut up, Gun. Gunny, I'm still mad at you for fucking changing the time. I know you said, can I change this time back to 0? And I went, yeah. But I didn't think you were going to fucking... I thought you were just going to skip the season or something like that, or sleep. I've been fucking sleeping in this like a schmuck. Anyone like this song? Who's this? The Kooks. I hate that as a band name. I do hate it. Tiny Gremlin, yeah. Fahrenheit's a fake measurement. It's terrible, isn't it? Fahrenheit's how I described myself when I was up that tall building doing hard drugs. Hard drugs? Good grief. I don't know, we won a war for some reason, made some BS measurements, trying to be different, but they make no sense exactly. Having said that, I still use like feet and pounds and stuff like that. But I do also use I do tend to know the sort of kilogram or meters equivalent. So, have we got to the midpoint here? Oh, look at that. That'll do. You don't like this song? I don't hate it. That's fair enough. So, Just I love that Gundy's fucking aerodactyls just fucking about here. Toenail. CM. We box to box midfield. Did I tell you I went to a chiropractor once and they uncompressed my spine so much I whacked my head hard on the part of the ceiling that comes down over the stairs? I usually miss it because I'm go underneath, no problem. You didn't like you don't seem like the sort of person that would go to a chiropractor. You strike me more as the sort of person who would go to an actual fucking doctor or something. Don't know. Meter, if the bloody restraining order would let me. Oh Jesus. You have a fear of heights? The Gundy didn't know that. Like to Stretch Armstrong. My brother, every time Stretch Armstrong's mentioned, I've got to bring up the story about the time that my brother borrowed, as a kid, borrowed a Stretch Armstrong from his mate, and then my brother just fucking chewed its arm off, and then gave it back after like 2 days. He finished chewing the arm off and then was like, here you go. You can have it back now, mate. I'm done with it. That's the only story I've got about anytime anyone brings up Stretch Armstrongs. That's all I know. Use feet and pounds, and when I use kilograms, I have to imagine it as however many bags of sugar. Yeah. Yeah. I tend not to use kilograms and so I probably should though. I mean, it makes a massive fucking difference. As long as you know what you mean by it and all that sort of thing. But I do like this song, folks. This is by an artist called Griff, if anyone's heard of her. I do quite like this song. It's quite good. A little bit fucking heavy on the auto tune, and I don't hate. I'm not one of those that's like fucking auto tune, just sing properly sort of thing. Because when it's used sort of like sparingly, or like sometimes with certain genres, like it's an sort of an artistic thing, it works quite well. But I've heard her perform this on like Radio 1 or something like that without auto tune, and she sounded just fine. It doesn't need it. That's just my thoughts anyway. As a man. Is it a bit fucking problematic saying that? Like, I don't want to be sounding like, oh, you don't need that makeup, sweetie. You look fine just as you are, sort of thing. But like the sort of musical equivalent of that. I hope it doesn't come across like that. Well, I do think she doesn't need the auto tune, but it is what it is. Stop making opinions, you man. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I love when you're natural. Please, folks, I did not mean it like that. I did catch myself though, so that counts as something. That means that I'm a good person or something like that, so it's fine. I've just thought about how to do this properly. Let's check this out, folks. In fact, let's not use concrete because that's going to complicate things. Let's just use mangrove. So we're going to go 2 down and 1 across here. So 2 down, 1 across, 2 down. Oh, hang on. Yeah, 2 down, 1 across, 2 down, 1 across. So we're going like this. We're going to go down like this, folks. Like that. And it's going to go down to about there. Does that make sense? But then what we're going to do is we'll use the world shaper and we'll just do that. I don't know why I wasn't doing that in the first fucking place, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's one of those things where you get halfway through it and then you realise it's an infinitely easier way of doing it. Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? So it's like that. So we need to go down. So across 1, 2. Across 1, 2. Across 1, 2. Across 1, 2. This might look shit, by the way. I do like this song. It has got that sort of canon in D sort of thing going for it, which I know is a bit of a sort of tropey, sort of overplayed kind of thing. Again, I hope this doesn't fucking sound a bit problematic. Be sort of like I couldn't fucking write something like this, but I do like it. It's a good little chord sort of sequence, isn't it? Here we go. Let me just get rid of those and hope that I've done it right. Good song, this. I didn't realise this came out like 20 years ago. I thought this was from like 2011. I thought this came out at the same time like Woolworths closed. So is that the right level now? Yeah, it is. This is witchcraft on the Lord's Day of all days. What, Tuesday? How do you reckon that'll look, folks? If obviously I change the material. Let's do that now, actually. In fact, let's... Oh, fuck, I've just changed something down there to be iron supports, but I don't know what it is, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go. Again, if you watch on YouTube, you can't hear the music. I'm really sorry. Everything I'm talking about doesn't make any fucking sense. It's got Dawson's Creek written on. I don't even know what that is. Like, folks, are you just reminding me, Sam? I don't know why you just reminded me, but I've got a little feature that we can do for this stream. It's not exciting. I'm making a bit of a habit of going down to the shop every day now. There's a shop just like a 5-minute walk away from me at the sort of end of the road. I'm making a point of going there every day now, and just don't always buy something, but it's just have a little bit of a fucking walk, I suppose. Even if it's like just so I'm not inside all day on a day sort of thing. But I was thinking what I could do is I could take suggestions from people of something to buy from the shop. It's a little nicer. So it's like your sort of little co-op. It's bigger than a corner shop, but it's smaller than a supermarket sort of thing. I thought it would be a good idea if people could give me suggestions of something to buy, and it has to be something where it's not something where I'd normally buy it, like a sausage roll or something like that, but something where I go, oh, that's a good idea. I've not bought one of those in a while, or I've not even thought about that for X many years or whatever. I've got a little feature, yeah, size 9 feet. It's quite small considering my height, I think, possibly. Brain liquor. What's a brain liquor? A little nicer than what? Is it nicer or nicer? How do you pronounce it? I genuinely don't know. I loved the Nisa when I lived in Preston briefly. There's just the thing with Nisas, and it's the same with like co-ops, is that like 90% of the stuff is so expensive, but when they've got an offer on, it's just like fucking ridiculously cheap. How does that look, folks? If we've got that on obviously both sides of the tower, but it would also be going down that way as well. And then you also have one on that side that comes down like that, and that on that side. Do you reckon that looks alright? Obviously, we'll have some sort of thing on the side to sort of like tie them up, sort of thing. Needs to hardly know her. I'm surprised you got there first, no? I'm surprised no one else got there. Would you connect the tips? What do you mean, knights? They are obviously down here, yeah. Obviously, they're not going to be fucking floating like this. I'll hook them up to the I'll hook them up to the bridge somehow. Me too. But when you have another 2 pillars, they might be 1 block off, but we'll do something in the middle here. I'll probably end up doing like a copper hull or something. If I can spell copper hull properly, which I apparently can't. But I would probably do like I'd probably do something like that to hook them up or something. Obviously, it'd look a little bit fucking nicer than that, a bit nicer than that. But you know, and then that will probably connect them. This is a good song, isn't it? Scandalous. Do you want to know that on my computer, this is from the album Pop Party 3 because that is a CD that I own because I used to listen to Pop Party CDs when I was a kid. Did anyone else like Pop Party? Who remembers Pop Party? Cat loves touching tips, so I've heard. Fuck off, nerd man. Where'd you hear that? Who told you? I like it, but hear me out. Lovely bridge in a program I just watched had like 2 massive hands as if they were holding it up. Just a thought. I might have to do that another time. This is based off a real bridge, I should point out. It's based off this, which is called the I can't remember what it's called now, but it's in China. But I'm basing it off that. Love how you put in CDs in to play these tunes for us, yeah? I mean, they're just ripped, aren't they? High quality MP3 ripped from a CD. Yeah, there's probably some of these songs that have like stuttering and stuff in. Deathblow, yo, welcome in. Yo, 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 Deathblow, welcome into you, my friend. How's it going? What you doing? I'm building a bridge in Minecraft. Sort of. I'm just debating whether it looks good or not. I don't hate it. I don't know about the material of it. I think it could probably be something a bit darker. I might go for possibly the andesite support. Maybe. I don't want to do it all again and then go, oh, I don't like that. So I'll just sort of... Do you reckon that's a better material? It's a little bit sort of... a little bit darker. I don't know. We can always do it all and then just change the material after and see how we feel about it. That might be a better option. You're playing Bed Wars. Very nice. I've never played that before. That's a Minecraft thing, isn't it? As far as I'm aware. I've never played that one. Is it good? It's multiplayer, isn't it? I don't do a lot of Minecraft multiplayer apart from like the little servers that I have with mates and stuff. Like the fucking size of the continent. Waluigi's head, look. What else have I done since I last streamed? I don't think I have done anything new. I did the yard for the stronghold. I think I did that on stream though, didn't I? Hi Bixby's got a Pokemon Center now. No, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. It's fine though. I just saying, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I actually just ignored me. That's good. You've already given your consent to the privacy items on another device. Okay, right. Okay, I don't know what that was in reference to, but that's fine. I'm worried this looks a bit like cobwebs. Saving you time, make a schematic of the support chains. I will do, Gundy. Don't worry about it. You'll give me a little bit of credit. I'm just not entirely sure if this looks good or not, or if it needs like a sort of... I don't know how I'd do that, but sort of one there. Alexa, make it clap for me. Shall I ask Bixby to do that? Hi, Bixby. Can you make it clap for me?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah. Don't doubt it. I have noticed there's a thing that you can do with this now where you can actually... It gave me like a list of prompts to do. The same reaction. Where you can say, brief me. And it like, I imagine someone waking up and then it tells you, it briefs you on like, it briefs you with the weather, but then it also like starts giving you news. And the first time I did it, it was like, I imagine someone waking up going, oh, you know, rubbing their eyes and all that sort of thing, going, Bixby, brief me. What's going on today in this beautiful world? They've woken up, it's lovely and sunny out. And the Bixby was just going on about some fucking kid had died after a tree fell on him or something like that. Fucking day ruined. I did this by myself, yeah, Deathblow. It isn't creative though. And it's also not being close to being done yet. But yeah, I've done this by myself. I mean, not the whole world, obviously, but yeah. Cool bridge dude. Adam, thank you very much, mate. Welcome into you. How's it going? Bit of junior senior for the lads. I do like this. So it reminds me of CBBC. Who remembers CBBC? Kavish, welcome back. I did Deathblow, yes, yes. This bridge is all my own doing. I did it mostly last night. I mean, it's not done yet, but I have got ultra low latency on YouTube now, so hopefully it should be a little bit quicker. It shouldn't take you like it shouldn't take like 30 seconds for me to get back to you. Ideally, you know, in an ideal world. Reminds me of school discos. We didn't have this. This was probably... What did we have at school? We had like Cha-Cha Slide at school discos, Nerdmo. I'm surprised you didn't have fucking Elton John at your school disco, to be honest with you. A bit of Rod Stewart. And I'm not saying that because you're Scottish. I'm just saying that because you're old. I'm from the UK, Deathblow. I'm from Yorkshire. We had the Ghostbusters song and that. We had like Cha Cha Slide, and we would have had songs from not far from this time, probably actually. We would have had like Cotton Eye Joe and stuff like that, I think. You had Gangnam Style, that's aged me so free. I hate that. I hate that. That's really aged me. I don't like that at all. Gangnam Style at your school disco. Yo, schoolhouse discotheque. If I can have green sleeves at your school disco. That is crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. Gangnam Style at your school disco. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there you go. What a fucking tune. FIFA 2005, folks. So that's 30, which means that is 60. Distinctly remember Gangnam Styling around my school hall. Good grief. What year did Gangnam Style come out? 2014, 2015, something like that. You subscribed to me? Thank you very much for subscribing, Deathblow. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. 2013. Jesus. 2013. I remember when this song was in FIFA 2005 and they censored the line in 4 beers time. So at the start it says, see, I reckon you're about an 8 or a 9, maybe even 9.5. And then that's just the end of the line. He doesn't say in 4 beers time. They just got rid of that bit. They do that. I don't understand why in FIFA they keep putting songs in where they fucking have to censor half of it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the thought. Why do you just get a song where there's no fucking effing and jeffing? Is that so difficult? I'm wondering about putting a cable here as well, but I don't know. I feel like that might be a good idea. Are you smoking crack? I don't remember that line being in FIFA 2005. Are you smoking crack or something? What are you doing, Step Sensor? So how do I do this then? So it would go down by like 2. No, it would go cross by 2 and then across by 1, then across by 2. UK, I'm from the UK as well, yeah. 2, right, I've got to calculate this. So 1, 2, 1. So I have got to put, I mean, it's a bit of a fucking mess at the top here, isn't it? 1, 2, 1. So that's... And then it'd be 1, 2. No. And then it'd be 1. I've got it, folks. Oh. Is that right? Yeah. What time is it for me? Oh, you're from Papua New Guinea. Oh, very nice. Sorry, I thought you were saying you were from the UK then. Oh, nice. It's 10:30 for me in the morning. I don't think I've ever had a viewer from Papua New Guinea before. That's a first. You also have a YouTube channel. Very nice. But a character built... Well, this bridge. What? Sorry, what are you talking about? Gangnam Style at your school disco is really freaking me out. I don't like that. Yes, yes, oh yay. We don't say that enough, do we, as a society? Yes, yes, oh yay. I'm getting fucking notifications about fucking Prime Day. I just want to double check to make sure I am doing this correctly. I don't know if I am. Suppose we'll find out, won't we? You know it. It's a good song, this. Dare I say a little bit fucking problematic, but you know. Speaking of problematic, is fucking Tommy Sparks. Tommy Sparks, who released this song, then fucked off forever and came back 10 years later to become some weird right-wing grifter on Twitter. Good song, though. FIFA 10. Was it FIFA 10 or FIFA 11, this? Did I ever tell you about the time I saw the Streets live and they were supported by More Fire Crew? That's the entire story, thanks. I've never heard of More Fire Crew in my life, Nurbo. Nurbo, there's a comment that you made, a complete throwaway comment that you made about the Pointer Sisters playing in Dundee a while ago. And that pings around in my head constantly. I don't know why. It is a good song, this. Shame the fucking guy who made it's got fucking horrible brain worms. But whatever. Grift wildly now, but that's probably what you want. When grifting, yeah. Absolutely. You're from Papua New Guinea, very nice. I did acknowledge that earlier. I don't know if you missed that. I'm sorry. So is that right then? So that's 28, so it needs to go down one more, so it needs to be like that. So that's 30. So how's that gonna... Oh, that is... that I needed that, didn't I? I did need that. Deathblow, I'm acknowledging right now that you're from Papua New Guinea. That's very nice. I've never had a viewer from Papua New Guinea before. I don't know if you missed me saying that earlier. Or what. I'm not sure. Thank you. It's no problem, mate. I kindly ask you not to repeat messages too much, though. I do miss messages sometimes, but I don't think you need to repeat them so many times. Thank you. There's been worse. How does that look, folks? I don't hate it. I think for Papua New Guinea just picking up on a vibe, maybe. I'm going to go to my analytics at some point, and it'll be like, here's my viewer, like, audience and where they're from, and it'll say like 1% Papua New Guinea, and I'll know who that is. It's Deathblow675, and I'll go, that's Deathblow, that. Our representative from Papua New Guinea. It looks like it does, doesn't it, Sophie? Which is why I'm tempted to change the material to something a little bit less. What I was going to do, Sophie, actually, is I was going to do slopes. So I would do something. I mean, it's going to be tricky when it's like this, isn't it? But it would be something like you'd put copycat slopes of it going down like that. So it doesn't look so spiderwebby, it'll look a little bit more cabley. No, it's alright, Deathblow, don't worry about it. Don't. I just wanted to. I've had a lot of people come in and just start spamming before, and I've got to nip that in the bud. You know, I've got to make sure that people know the rules. Good song, that. She's got me dancing. It is very sort of 2010 coded. Stevie Wonder. This isn't normie music. Why is this? It is a good song, like. It is a good song. Let's go for... Oh, here we go. Here's a normie song. Who remembers this? Who remembers this song? Sophie won't. Sophie was probably about 3.5 when this came out. Hey, hey. Good song. Oh, you bastard. Language, sorry. Is Aloe Black sort of doing stuff these days? I've not really heard much from him. I say that like we were fucking pen pals or something. But I just mean like I've not... does he still do music and that? So we're going to use these copycat blocks here, but we'll fill them in with the same supports. And then we might fucking change all the materials for them in a bit. We'll have to see. 675 means Papua New Guinea. Oh, right. I didn't know that. I had no idea. How does that look? Is that going to look? It's going to look less blocky, isn't it? If let's actually fill it in. 0085. What's this? I don't know, Gundy. I wouldn't know, mate. Crap. The problem is the copycat blocks is you have to do this with all of them and make sure you've got them all the right way round or whatever. And they like to just sort of be a bit random. However, like I said, we only need to do one set of this and then we schematic the whole thing. But it doesn't matter if these are all the same, to be fair. It might look a bit better if they're not, actually. Having said that. Oh, they do need to be different, don't they? Because you can't see them from that angle. Right, well, let's fix these then. That's very rude, actually. Yeah. You sent that twice, Nerdmo? Oh, no, sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Forgive me. I read it wrong. Good song. I like the songs that people make where they just make it and then go, I'm off. I had to make this, but now I'm just gonna leave. Enjoy it. I'm making sure that you can see these or you can see them from this side now, and it looks a little bit less spiderwebby potentially. Also, sheep taken from the Midianites in the Bible. 675, that is. Was that what the sheep was called? I didn't realise they had numbers that big back then. What need would they have had back then to count up to 675? Media nightlights. I was going to say that, but I thought someone else will get it for me. Pixie Lot's making a comeback. Is that true, Wisecrack? Pixie Lot? There's a name I've not heard for about 15 years. Oh, for God's sake. Share your love with me. I physically cannot change this. There you go. To count the sheep. They didn't have 675 sheep back then. They only fucking put 2 on the ark. For some reason, there you go. Just having a bit of a nightmare, that one. Oh, come on. See what I mean about this being? It is a massive faff, this, but when it's done, it'll look fantastic. Pixie Lot should do a final album and call it That's Your Lot. That would be good. Or like a farewell tour. That's Your Lot. That'd be fair. I don't think from a sort of persona that I've remembered from when she was a thing. I don't think she's the sort of person to do that sort of thing. She'll probably call it like the I don't know. I was gonna say something and I thought, no, let's not even fucking bother with that. It wasn't gonna be funny or smart or anything like that, which doesn't normally stop me, but it did on that occasion, which is oh no, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a shame, isn't it, folks? It is a shame. How's that look, folks? Hello, fruits. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? That looks much better. So we've got to do that for all of these now. Fruits, I'm building the bridge, mate. It's a little bit fucking mad. Shame. Did you see Peter Capaldi bopping about like a corpse to this at Glasgow? I didn't. No. I've somehow managed to avoid all fucking Glastonbury content this year, which apparently was a really good year for avoiding that sort of thing. It does look better, doesn't it, Sophie? So we need to do that for all four wires. We'll copy that to the other side, and then we flip it and copy it to that side, and then we basically just schematic that entire half of the bridge and then paste it over there. And then we're pretty much done. I might change some of the materials. I think the concrete. I do like the concrete. Actually, if we come far away from this, now that we've got distant horizons, yeah, it'll look good. At least that's not like fading out of existence or anything like that. I need to fix the Erasmusberg and Knights Island bridge. This one over here. It's getting there though. This one looks more like a railway bridge, which I quite like. I do like this. It's getting there though. You just make half of it and then just copy paste it. That's the beauty of schematics. Franz Ferdinand. They're still a thing, aren't they? They're still going. Still going strong. So let's do it like this for this bit because it's infinitely easier for me to do it like this. It's really difficult to see what I'm doing though. I think I know this song because it was on a fucking like iPhone advert or something like that. Just copying all of Edinburgh's Bridget. Where in Edinburgh is this, nerd? No. Where's that? Ow. My finger slipped. The funniest thing you could do to answer this, nerd, is just say a place in Edinburgh that I've never heard of. By the way, I'm going to give you that for free. I'm sure you were probably gearing towards that anyway. Just a one-word answer. It looks like most of it. There you go. Perfect. Super. This is messy at the moment, but we will fix it. And it will then be Ronaldo or something like that. There's a little joke for you, a little football joke. I didn't talk about this, folks, when it happened, because it was a little bit... I do have a sort of chat rule of, like, keep it light. And I still maintain that, but I do think it's maybe worth talking about, just to mention for a bit. First of all, actually, it's a sort of a thank you to folks, because I went live on Twitch about the same time last week as the news about Diogo Jota sort of was getting reported, and I was really fucking worried that someone would come in and start going on about it, and I was just I was ready to just go, can you fuck off with that? So I do thank you all very kindly for sort of not bringing it up, and I didn't want to, I do think keeping it light in here is a fucking vital chat rule. He says as he's talking about something really dark, but I looked it up because it really fucking threw me off on that day. Seeing all the fucking pictures and stuff of like sort of black and white pictures of him being posted, and it says 1996 to 2025. Because I'm born in 1996, and it I was very much sort of freaked me out a bit. I was sort of like acknowledging my own mortality a little bit. It kind of fucking freaked me out. And then I looked up. I thought, when in 1996 was he, like, when's his birthday sort of thing? 4th of December 1996 he was born. I was born on the 29th of November 1996. That threw me off even more. He's 5 days younger than me. It's not right, is it? Could have been Gym Bros, says Gundy. That's a very fucking that was a dangerous thing to say, Gundy. That was a dangerous joke to make, but it paid off. It's a bit of a fucking, that was a huge gamble you were making there. That could have backfired spectacularly. But it didn't. That was genuinely one of the only fucking acceptable jokes that someone could have made at that point. Torve, welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, I was just having a bit of a fucking rant then. Hashtag men's mental health and all that. It just, I don't know, it just sort of fucking threw me off a little bit. The news, it was just, I don't know. Just odd, isn't it? Odd's not the right word, but do you know what I mean? There's nothing that I could really say that no one's already said, so that's another reason why I'm not particularly interested in talking about it. But that, it did, like I said, 5 days younger than me he was. I had no idea. Very much come to grips with my own mortality. I'm pretty sure I am invincible, folks. Well, I thought I was until that happened, and now I'm sort of having a bit of a fucking wobble about it. I'll be alright though. I'm not the fucking worst person affected by this, so, you know. Men's mental health isn't real, says Sophie. I was going to pin that as like a fucking ironic thing, but someone would actually come in and see that pinned and not understand that it was a joke. It's okay, just keep inventory on. What's for lunch? I don't know, Gundy. I haven't really got anything in, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Just that message, just by itself, Sophie, is out of context. Is incredible. I don't know in what sense that's incredible, but it's just in some sense of the word. It does get a bit weird when you get up here and you're sort of having to... Because what I don't want is this to be just like a huge sort of mangle of supports up here, which is what it's going to be if I start doing these supports everywhere. So I'm just going to have to sort of think about that. Once it's down here, it's fine, like, but it's when you're up there, it's a little bit sort of... A cluster of earphone wires, yeah. Yeah. So I do have to go back and check all them to make sure they've fucking placed down the right way now, which is one of the nightmares of the copycat thing. I can never sort of figure out the knack of doing it properly. Because you can't see that from that side. There's only one sort of direction you can do it in where you can see it on both sides. Like this one, it just seems to be a bit arbitrary as well in terms of what way round it decides to want to do it. This is nice though. It's a very good sort of stream activity. This just sort of, you don't have to think about it too much. You're just sort of doing it. And I know there'll be ones that I've missed and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, who really gives a shit? 'Cause it's only going to be me seeing it. I'm skipping this one. Not interested in Coldplay today, folks. I'm sorry. I've got some Arctic Monkeys. This is the first song I ever learned on guitar. Not that I was ever a big guitar player, but I did have a guitar at one point. This was the first song that I learned, I think. The solo and everything. It's piss easy, some might say. Maximum. I'm from Yorkshire. Arctic flunkies. Or any day, to be honest. I can't remember what I said. Fruits to warrant that response. I'm so sorry. Arctic Mommis. Arctic Mommis. I saw there's for any people who have ever been to Leeds or have lived in Leeds. I saw a poster for a Fleetwood Mac tribute band called Wheatwood Mac, which is really, really good. It's really funny if you live in Leeds. That's a genuinely funny sort of joke. Wheatwood is an area in Leeds. It's like a little neighbourhood. So there you go, Wheatwood Mac. I mean, it sounds obvious, like, but no one had done it before. I think they came up with the name before they came up with the idea of forming a tribute band. Specifically, they were forming a Fleetwood Mac tribute band because they had the name for it. They don't even like Fleetwood Mac. They just thought the name was good. Easy money in it. Tin flute rack. I also found out, for any sort of music boffins out there, do you know Black Magic Woman is a song popularized by Santana? That's a Fleetwood Mac song. It was written by Peter Green. I had no idea. It gets a bit iffy around here. I don't like this huge mesh of wires up here. I might have to figure out a way to sort of fix this because I don't think there's a real easy way for me to do it. I didn't know that. So did you know that? Good morning, block botherers. Good morning, TN. Welcome into you, my friend. How's it going? It is an absolute pleasure to see you, sort of. I suppose. If you put a gun to my head.
What?
Tune this, innit? Who remembers 2008? Who remembers the credit crunch? This is credit crunch core. Sophie, you don't remember the credit crunch. It was all people were talking about. Best fucking cereal I ever had. Little joke for you there. Anyone wants to, oh, for fuck's sake. Anyone wants to make any jokes about the credit crunch? Who remembers Jean Mineur? No idea, Gundy. And that must be a Dutch thing, mate. You remember 2008? I don't actually remember 2008, and I don't plan to start remembering it. God. You said you're not to bring it up if you don't want me to bring it up, but you said you're like 18, aren't you? What year were you born? I'm aware that that's not a good question for me to ask. Not at least because it's gonna give me some sort of fucking crisis. But at the same time, 2006. Oh Jesus! You won't remember 2008, will you? So, God, Sophie, you were born before. We've been after FIFA 05. that means that probably means nothing to anyone, but to me that is that brings me unspeakable horror or something. My birthday's in 7 days. Who's ready? Is it actually, Sophie? Wow. Happy birthday to you. You doing anything nice for it? The big 19. The 19. You've got to listen to 19 for your 19th birthday, Sophie. By Paul Hardcastle. Do you know that one, Sophie? The 19. It actually, where's my cake? Oh, fucking clean. You can get your own cake in 19. Bark, welcome into you. Sophie's the same age as my youngest brother. How does that make you feel, Bark? You are, I don't mean to sound patronising when I say this, Sophie, but you are wise beyond your years, I think, is what I would say about you. I hope that doesn't sound too patronising. I am very sort of cautious when I say to people that are younger than me that they're sort of like, it does come across as a bit, oh wow, you're like quite young and you're not a complete fucking idiot. That's nice. But I hope you can take it as the compliment it was intended as. And that's your birthday present, so. There's no fucking receipt for that. Ain't no Michael night lights, ain't no Michael night lights. It's my shit, it's my shit. Oh, we do have a laugh, don't we? Well, I do at least. I'm going out and getting pissed, unfortunately, for my liver. It'll be fine, Sophie, don't worry about it. My liver's a bit fucked, but I don't drink. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird, Sophie? Enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Happy birthday to you. If I stream on your birthday and you're in here, do let me know that it's your birthday. Don't. I'm giving you express permission to do that. So I've rallied against people before who come into streams and just go, "It's my birthday." I find it a bit sort of. I don't think there's anything. It's not problematic or anything like that. I just find it a bit. I would never do that myself. I find it a bit like they just want me to say happy birthday to them, sort of thing. Which there's no real problem with. I just find it. It's just one of those sort of, I suppose, like a social interaction that I just find a bit odd. This shit is bananas. Anyone into TT? What's TT, Kavish? That could mean a lot of things. Like TT like Isle of Man TT, or TT like TikTok, or... I'm sorry, or is TT some new internet thing that I'm not familiar with? Where's this bridge? It's by... It's here. It's just northeast of the volcano. Oh, table tennis. I'm too old for TikTok. That's fair. I've not played table tennis since I was in high school. I used to play in PE because table tennis was the best thing to play in PE because it was easy to set up. You didn't have to do much exercise, and it was also one of the most fun sports you could do. I've not watched it like as a thing though, unfortunately. I think it's one of those sports where it's fun. It's more fun for me to play it than to watch it. Like, badminton's the same. I couldn't watch badminton, but I loved playing it. Do you know what I mean? Chewing this, by the way, folks. Jesus. Only played it because I was lazy. What, table tennis? Yeah, I love table tennis. Playing table tennis in high school is like one of my sort of like freaking fondest memories, I suppose. I've got to put one aim, haven't I? Oh, I've fucked that up, haven't I? I keep fucking it. Oh, I've got the wrong slice. That's why. There you go. You took the piss out of me for telling you. I can't remember what this was. I can't remember what that was in reference to even. TN says, born after Paul Robinson hit the big screen suspended above the centre circle in an England World Cup game against Paraguay. Frankfurt. That's elite ball knowledge, TN, as they say. Sophie's a year older than my youngest and oldest kid. Put that in your pipe. I'd rather not put that in my pipe, Simon, but thank you for the fact. Feel pretty good about it. Sophie's cool. Sophie is cool. Bark, I agree. I've never heard cool. Doesn't feel right saying that in 2025. It doesn't feel right, does it? People say that to me a lot, so that's a shit birthday present, mate. You can fuck off, Sophie. How about that for a birthday present? People tell you that a lot. I fucking bet they do. Good grief. Right, final one, folks. We used to sign off each other's doctor's notes to get out of PE, and then eventually they stopped asking and just let us fuck around. I love that. I think fortunately I was alright at PE when I was growing up. So it didn't really matter what, as long as it wasn't fucking rugby, it was fine. Hello, fellow music consumers. Ultra welcome into you, my friend. How's it going? We've got some Scooter on, which I was trying to do in an American accent, and it sounded a bit Northern Irish, and I apologise for that if it sounded like I was being a bit weird then. It was meant to be American, but it ended up being a bit not American. Can you shut up? I'm trying to listen to the music. Sorry, Gundy. Thing is, if I shut up in the VOD, it's just going to be silence, which is probably better than me talking, I suppose, but... Little morning rave. Do you remember when we did that Train Sim World stream and I put loads of this sort of music on and we just went absolutely fucking mad with it? That was good, wasn't it? Is this the bridge of the song? Oh, you're very good, yeah. Bridge is in Bridge the card game. I've never played Bridge the card game. I'm not old enough yet, I don't think. I don't think I'm allowed to. You know? Speaking of birthdays, it's like Kieran's birthday today, is it? Oh, Kieran. Happy birthday if you're lurking, which you're probably not, because I assume you've got a job and stuff. But happy birthday to you. It's fine. Kieran can come back and just watch this VOD on YouTube, which I assume he does, as we all do. Because you are all subscribed to on YouTube, !YouTube and stuff. I imagine. Since when has employment stopped any of us? I wouldn't know, mate. I wouldn't fucking know, would I? What song's this? Fast Car. Fast Car's a good song, but I need something a little bit. Here we go. It's not 9 in the afternoon. There's not even a 9 in the afternoon, really. If anyone calls it 9 in the afternoon, that is utterly mad. Either way. I think I still have equipment we nicked even now. Good for you, Fruits, as you should. Just sell it back to them. They'll pay good money for it. You shouldn't assume people have jobs. Well, I don't know. I think Kieran has mentioned their job in here before, to be fair. When I was playing Train Sim World. I won't say what they did, but if anyone wants to find out, you can go back and watch the fucking VOD, can't you? It's vaguely, it's not vaguely interesting, it's actually quite interesting. It was the first time someone's told me what they do for a living, and I've gone, ooh, actually, really? That's genuinely quite, like, I've got questions about that. As opposed to, like, TN who just fucking sells printers or whatever. Or he does totting up now, doesn't he? You can't say that, Wisecrack. Good grief. We do know, of course, know Kieran's the one putting the overhead lines on the way. So there you go, folks. So TN's just told everyone. Genuinely quite interesting. Why can't you all have jobs like that? Eh? You watch the VODs to sleep too? Do you actually, Sophie? Because I could do something with that. I could just start adding jump scares into my stream. Would that be nice? Would you like that? I have job doxed him in that case. No, he has actually said what his job is in this stream before, TN, so it's fair game, I assume. I don't think he's going to be particularly identifiable from that alone anyway. So I think he'll be fine. Get this shit Fast Car song off it, Sophie. I'm not going to take that. I'm sorry. Do you know what, Sophie, though? I am going to take that because about a year ago, I didn't like that song. I did not like the song Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I thought it was a bit boring. And do you know what it is, Sophie? Do you know what convinced me that it's not boring? You need to watch the version where she sings it at Wembley for Nelson Mandela's birthday. And the crowd's a bit fucking rowdy, and she sounds nervous and she looks nervous. But she gets into the song. It's just her and a little guitar. Not to sound patronising. And everyone shuts the fuck up and listens to her. It genuinely, like, it's actually quite fucking moving. But there you go. So for anyway, the studio version, I'm not so bothered about, to be honest with you. I do find it a little bit sort of, it's too polished. I feel like a song like that needs to be a bit sort of more, raw's the right word or whatever. But how's that looking, folks? Is that looking better? How do we feel? He says I'll have to tab out to read chat. I've got them on all night, but I hate sleeping, baby. I do actually, because I can't sleep without my YouTube off. Fair enough, Sophie. I'll have to start adding. That wasn't really loud, was it? I'll add a really loud sound to it. That'll be good, won't it? Where she's having to do full acoustic because she gets screwed over for some reason, yeah. It was because something about, I don't know if this is correct or not, but it was something about someone was scheduled to go on, but then there was tech difficulties, so they basically just pushed her back out and said, play a couple of songs for them. And they were waiting to hear someone else or something like that. I can't remember who. It might have been Stevie Wonder or something like that. I do have to fix some of these, I fear. Cal, have you seen the Simpsons episode with Steely Dan? I have. Is it the Treehouse of Horror one? Where they play Babylon Sisters? Yeah, it's good. London Bridge. This isn't London Bridge, no. No. This is some bridge in China. I've forgotten the name of it. If you Google, like, tallest bridges in the world or something like that, it's one of the first results. You'll look at it and you'll see what I'm doing. You'll go, oh, I see the vision here. I see what he's getting at. Ed Sheeran, folks, I quite like this song. I know that's a bit of a sort of someone will have a go at me for that because it's Ed Sheeran, but I genuinely think this is fine. I think it's quite nice. It's a bit like Boys of Summer, Don Henley, if you've heard that one, which everyone likes, and that's from like the 80s. It's basically just like the new version of that. Just seeing if there's any bits here that I've missed, folks. One, I've got something in my eye. I've missed this one, haven't I? There you go. Stay on stream for about 5 more hours. I haven't finished doing my cliffing on Half My Island yet. You playing Animal Crossing, Sophie? Is that what that was in reference to? Oh, of course you are, aren't you? You said you restarted your save. Have you regretted that yet? Or are you still okay with that? What time is it? 11 o'clock. I'll be on for a good hour or so, folks, I think. I would imagine. I have some really bad geography. No, it's not London Bridge. No. London Bridge is a lot nicer looking than this, I would say. How do we like that, folks? I think that's all right. I think we just have that. Just had a big meeting. Did I miss anything? What did you miss, Leopard? Sophie said she didn't like Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Like, had a really fucking visceral reaction to it. Sophie's birthday's next week. It's been a very sort of Sophie-oriented hour, this. The fucking Sophie hour. But yeah. I don't regret it, but I've decided to do some insane structures. Good stuff. I'm glad you don't regret it, honestly. Who's your villagers that you've got? Who have you got in? Hopefully you'll say one that I actually fucking remember. Make it all about me. It is the Sophie stream. Should I change the stream title for you, Sophie? It is the Sophie stream. And I'll get a little TM symbol as well. Get that fucking copyrighted. There you go. The dedication and patience is unreal. This is the first time I've built a bridge in Minecraft by myself. I hate building stuff in Minecraft. I've said it before. It sounds stupid because Minecraft's all about building stuff, but I like plowing railway lines through mountain ranges and stuff like that. I like doing this sort of thing. You know, I like this sort of thing where you have to do big, like big cuttings and stuff and that sort of thing. I like doing the NPC sort of blabber stuff. So we've got loads of NPCs in here that you can like talk to and stuff. And you've got a lot of like conversation things, and some of them are like linear, and I think I showed it before. Some are linear, and then some are a bit more sort of you've got multiple choice sort of things. I like doing that sort of thing. But building bridges and building like big houses and stuff. There's a station up here. There's a train station I've got where it's gonna. I'll show you this now actually because we did this recently. But here I'm gonna have like a station building, and it's got a lift, and the lift is gonna go down into like a stronghold. If this decides to work, by the way, which it doesn't. Every time the server crashes, the lift falls to the bottom of the world for some reason. Or it's fallen to 0, at least. Here we go. Duro, welcome in. Duro. If I've pronounced that correctly, I'm sorry if I haven't. I'm notoriously terrible for pronouncing things. Save 15% on Cadbury Dairy Milk. I don't care, mate. I don't care. That's a stupid notification. So basically the lift will go down. The lift goes down. You end up in a stronghold, or like in a sort of cave that enters into a stronghold, which is quite nice. Just read my brother's maths textbook and almost went into coma. I don't think I could do, you know, I've been to school for like 10 years now, but I don't think I could do math stuff, like textbook math stuff. I don't think I've got it in me. I've not got the brains for it. So it's nice and scenic, sort of, and it goes down. And then you end up, when you get to the floor, here you go. You end up in this sort of like stronghold. Unfortunately, this one has been untouched. Which is also the name of the song, and that was a coincidence, I think, unless it was sort of subliminal. But the idea is I'm going to have Pokemon trainers in here, like NPCs, and you can have conversations with them and you can battle them and that sort of thing. Because I think that would be quite interesting. So yeah, they've just got a lift that goes down. Fruits built the lift, though I hate building lifts. But I need to build a building around it for the station as well. I've also built some little trains and stuff. Is my train here? No, it's not. There's like a little pacer train that I've built, if anyone likes pacer trains, which I don't think anyone does really, but what else did I build recently? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Not a lot, I don't think. Mostly just train stuff. So yeah, at the moment I'm building this bridge, which is, it's getting there. It's getting there. I quite like it, and basically what this is going to do, I'll go into spectator mode actually. Gundy's Aerodactyl's still there. Is it basically, you get to the end of the bridge here where the campfires are, and it just sort of curves around here, and then I'm going to have a train station in here. Oh look, Gundy's done a bit of it already. Pancake Palace station soon. Oh, it's called Pancake Palace then apparently. We will change that, it's a working idea. Oh, I tell you what I built. You've just reminded me, Sophie. Can you make the stations smell like the London Underground? Hopefully that is a mod that we can add in. I could always have NPCs that just go, this stinks. This fucking reeks in here. Lionel Groucho, Lyman, Kit, Francine, need to get her out desperately. Biscuit, Audie, and Stitches. I can't remember what any of those look like off the top of my head, unfortunately. We've got a little thing here. There's a little village here. sort of on a harbour. This is Nightlights has built this sort of massive fucking floating in the middle of the lake city sort of thing, which is just mad. But we've got a little sort of a Terralith village here. And this sort of castle on top of this was like floating on this bit of rock. So I've done some supports for it. One sort of goes into the wall there, and then one sort of just goes down like that. But we've got a little train station in here because there's a train tunnel that goes through here. So we've got a little ticket office where you can have a chat with the person who does tickets and stuff. Fruits has built that, I think, which is nice. So you come up here, and it's a bit like a sort of underground station. It's very 70s. I've got like a little weird colour scheme thing with it, with like terracotta on the sides, you'll see in a minute. Where it looks very 70s. So you can get a train in here when it goes. You can get one that goes all the way up here into Algernon and stuff like that, or you can go down into wherever that is. There's also like a little subway tunnel I've done down here. Very 70s with these sort of it's what I sort of put this in and realised it's sort of what people in the 70s thought colourful was. Just like these sort of horrible fucking greens and weird purpley sort of colours. So the station's full of them, which is quite nice. The signs aren't working. Alright, okay, we've got a problem, folks. Fruits, I don't think the train... Oh no, the train map is working now. It wasn't working last night. We have got a bit of a backup somewhere, and I can see exactly where it is. So let me go and fix that. Would you believe it? It's over here. Can you make the... Oh no, I've read that one, haven't I? It's got to give you a poison effect. Yeah, we can do that. We've got a. I'll show you it in a bit actually. This bit here's all backed up. Fruits. If you're still here. Does any of this need... Is any of this force-loaded chunks? Because I've noticed that trains that go onto this line here and refuel stay there until I come over. And then they leave immediately, like that one just did before. Like, everything's moving along now, but when I'm not here, I don't know if it's like in a different chunk or not. If this one's like force-loaded and this one's not. But I think that might be an issue because there's been a lot of backups related to that sort of thing, and it's on trains on these two lines, or this line at least. And then when I come over, it just fixes itself. So I think that might be something to do with it, possibly. Of course, if you're not here, Fruits, I'll forget all that for later until it comes up again. Welcome back, Nightlights. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. Poison effect. We've got this, Sophie. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm in the middle of it. Shit. Oh, I'm in creative, it's fine. Basically, we've got this, oh, Jesus. Oh, is it a pressure plate thing? We've got this little sort of, containment site for... This mule spawn egg used to crash the server, so we put it in like a little containment site. But when you go close to it, you get a poison effect, and you also get a glow effect as well, I believe, which you can't see. Oh, you can see. There you go. Look, you get a little glow effect. It was hilarious how it happened. I think there's a clip of it on YouTube somewhere, I believe. Why has that got snow? Where's your that basement jacks, folks? Oh shit! Let's teleport back here anyway. Oh, look at the bridge from there! Oh, yes! Where's the Liverpudlians? What do you mean, Sophie? What's the meaning of that comment? I don't understand what you're trying to say. It's getting there, isn't it? This is the reference. Probably at the bloody job centre. Fuck's sake, wisecrack. Only you could get away with that. I think I've had it before in this stream when something like that's come up and someone's made a joke like that. But I did not know them anywhere near enough for them to make that joke and have me, oh, it was funny that, mate. It was a bit sort of like, you actually just sounded like a Tory. But I do know you. I know it comes, like all the things that you say, Wisecrack comes with sort of several layers of irony, which is fine, actually. I don't know what you meant, Sophie, though, by where's the Liverpudlians. I would like you to expand on that, please. I do need to figure out what you meant by that. Yeah, the slopes look good, don't they? I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we did the slopes. It looks less spiderwebby now, doesn't it? Again, reference image. Bam. It's not perfect. It'll get there. I'm also thinking of doing like a sort of maybe some orange, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I might leave it like that, or I might also do like a walkway in the middle. Like I might get these catwalks and do them in the middle as well. You can't do them sort of. You can do them under the train track, but you weirdly can't do them. It's odd, that, isn't it? You can do them there. So I don't know how I feel about that. I might put something underneath these properly, and then have like a walkway in the middle like that. Just to sort of add a little bit more to it. Otherwise, you're looking underneath it. I think Fruit said that they were planning on possibly doing a train line that goes underneath it like this. So I will probably need to muck about with the underneath of it to make it look a little bit more pleasant. But yeah, I love Gilbert Jimenez Garay. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? The inward slopes at the top of the pillars on the reference picture is very nice. It is. I have modified it slightly. They do sort of come in a little bit. I've not done that. They are just it comes out and then it just goes straight up. I might put some copycat like panels and stuff to make it look a little bit like it sort of comes in a little bit, but I don't know. I don't mind it like that terribly. I do like this fucking support that I've got here with all the copycat slopes. It looks very sort of a bit sort of brutalist, doesn't it? I quite like it. In reference to my Liverpudlian comment, it's because Where's Your Head At is Paddy Pimblett's theme song. Sorry. And we'll just roll back for a minute here. So, Paddy, I assume, is the scout fella called Paddy that everyone talks about. Is he a boxer or something like that? I didn't know this about him. Is his surname actually Pimblett? Because that sounds made up. And it's sort of, dare I say, it takes a little bit away from his sort of persona that his surname is Pimblett. Because it sounds like a cartoon character. And that's a very fucking bold thing for me to say, considering he can probably beat the shit out of me. But Paddy's a good lad. Oh, I'm sure he is, and I do feel bad about taking the piss out of his surname, but it is a bit of a funny surname, Paddy Pimblett. Pimblett. It just sounds like something Leopard would say if he was like making up a cartoon character or something. It sounds like someone a Moomin would pork. It does a little bit, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, it's like what was Angry Ginger's name? We talked about it like a couple of weeks ago. Angry Ginge, but he's got a stupid name like Billy Birtwhistle or something like that. Morgan Birtwhistle. Oh, like, I hope they don't fucking watch this in the future and beat the shit out of me, like, because fucking both of them could do that. But Paddy Pimblett and Morgan Birtwhistle. Maybe that's the key, though. Maybe that's the key to success. Jimmy Donaldson's the same, Mr. Beast. His real name's Jimmy Donaldson. Maybe the key to success is just having a really fucking stupid name. Maybe that's what it's all about. I was going to build a moving house in Minecraft. I might do that at some point. I've got a note to do that. No wonder he's angry, yeah. I know. Oh, welcome, Fruits. I put out by Pimblett and Birtwhistle. Sorry, Paddy Pimblett. That is good. Last one I made was the Golden Gate, and I just got bored after that. Sorry, I missed that message earlier. Used to build bridges all the time, but I haven't for a while. Right. I see. This is the first time I've properly built a bridge by myself. I find it a bit. It's only a necessity. The alternative is I just have it on stilts the whole way, and I don't like the idea of that. I think the space here is quite sort of. There's not a lot around here. There's a little gimme ghoul tower there. There's a couple of pillager outposts. There's one up there as well. But apart from that, there's not a lot here, so it sort of suits having a big bridge like this, I think. Oh, fruits, yeah. Chunk loading. Do you know where at North Yards where stuff refuels? If you're watching the stream, by the way, fruits. If you're not, then this is just going out nowhere. At North Yards where the trains refuel, are they force loaded chunks? I'm just gonna wait for an answer on this. At the shipyards, yes. No. Right, okay. They aren't. Okay. I don't know then. I don't know what the problem could be there. I keep having an issue where it keeps getting backed up, fruits, on one of the specific lines, but as soon as I go over there, it fixes itself. Like, the behavior is very similar to if it was force loaded, which is why I was asking. I don't know. It was all really backed up here because there was a train just sat here in, I think, this yard. But as soon as I went over there, it left. It was there for like 15 minutes. And the same thing happened yesterday as well. I was just double checking. I don't know. Some of the train schedules need adjusting, so they use all the lines. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Just double checking that. So I went to the subway station that we did in Granite Cove, but it was nothing was on the boards. Anything on the boards? Nothing's on the boards. Why is nothing? Oh no, they're on the boards now. Look, Frontier Cliffs. There you go. There you go. Like, super stuff. We also fruits built a level crossing. If anyone's not seen this, it's a proper working level crossing. It's genuinely quite good. So when a train comes past, this comes down. And also this like dings. Ooh. There you go. There is a little bit short notice, but it's fine. It's not perfect. If two trains come down at once, it causes all sorts of problems. But like, generally speaking, it's really good. There are a few little level crossings that we've got sort of around like this, but none of them have this sort of like barrier. The ding's a little off somewhere. It's fine. But there you go, proof of concept, it works. And as soon as that train leaves past the station again, there's an observer like there. You'll see it. There you go. But unfortunately, it does set that off again. So it's not perfect. It needs maybe needs a bit of tweaking, but it's good. I've done a little sort of manual level crossing almost up here, where it's not as sort of built up. So you've just got like a little, just like it's not even got any lights or anything like that. And I might keep it like that because I quite like it. I have got a little signal box here that I copied from a couple of places, and I've just modified it a bit to give it sort of spruce doors and stuff. Got a little conductor here, so yeah, it's nice. There is also a Pokemon Center up here now, finally, and I did the spruce moose. I'll take the spruce moose. There's a little Pokemon Center. I did adapt it slightly because it's cold up here. So I've made it so this was all like you just walked straight through. There was no door or anything like that, but I've changed it now, so there's a little door. So you can heal your Pokemon. And there's also some beds up here if you need to stay the night or whatever. You can sleep in here. So, yeah. I just modified it slightly to fit the sort of snowy sort of thing. Because it's all spruce as well, isn't it? Which is nice. So, yeah. Just a little quaint station, this. It's nice. Anyway, let's go back to the. A lot of these songs used to play on CBBC, didn't they? Weird that. Yeah. So, folks, what should I get from the shop? I did bring this up earlier, and then I think we just quickly changed conversation. Maybe because it was boring, I don't know. But I'm making a point of going to the shop every day now. What should I buy myself? Don't worry about it being too expensive, because if it's too expensive, I won't fucking buy it. But like, it's something where I've gone, oh, I've not thought about that in 15 years or whatever. It's a Nisa. It's a little Nisa. So nothing that they're not going to do. They don't do like power drills and stuff like that. A Mogu. I've bought Mogus recently. I want to buy something that I've got. Ooh, I've not thought about that in several years, sort of thing. He needs braces. There is a heat wave at the end of the week. I'm not looking forward to it, Ultra. I did notice that on the news. Not happy about it. Pokemon magazine. I don't think they do Pokemon magazines. I don't think they do magazines in there at all, actually, now that I think about it. Do you know what they do in there? They do sausage rolls, like, from, like, hot sausage rolls. And they're really nice. But for some reason, I don't know if it's to do with the way they make them or the way that they sort of store them afterwards, but the paper gets stuck to the sausage roll every time. So you open up the bag and take the sausage roll. It's in a paper bag like you get like in a Greggs sausage roll or whatever. And you take the sausage roll out and it's just got fucking half the paper still stuck to it, and it's a fucking pain in the arse to get rid of. Which is a shame because they're really nice sausage rolls, but I can't be arsed fucking them out with the paper every time. Galaxy Minstrels. Head of cabbage. Do you know what I have been getting from there? Because they've got them on clearance. Milky Bar mini egg bars. So it's like a Milky Bar bar. It's like a 100-gram Milky Bar bar, but it's got like little bits of like mini eggs in them. They're really good. They've got them on clearance, so I'll just get a job lot of them every time I go in. I will look in the clearance, but the first thing I always look in is the clearance bit. A Milky Bar bar. Yeah, it's a Milky Bar bar. As opposed to, but if I say it's a Milky Bar mini eggs thing, people are going to assume it's mini eggs, but like Milky Bar themed. Whereas it's actually a Milky Bar bar, but it's got mini eggs in them. Which is an affront to God if you think about it. But let's not dwell on that too much. Get a share-sized bag of pickled onion Monster Munch. Do you know how much a tube of Smarties was in there? Just we were talking about it last week because we played the Smarties game. I went in after I streamed. A single tube of Smarties in that shop is £1.5. That is mad, isn't it? For a single tube of Smarties, £1.5. That is a lot of money. But woke me up with a sausage roll today. Fucking hell, I can't talk. Woke up like a cartoon character with his nose flying around. I'd love that. Great. Did I send you the TikTok of a couple of the moved into the new gaff and they posted a bunch of pictures doing the first things there? They both posted fusing the chippy first time. They both got naked sausage, not battered, not Savoy, no sauce, vinegar or salt. I reported them. Jesus. That is dark, isn't it? I've known people that get a sausage from the chippy and don't get it battered. It's madness. It's absolute madness. I thought Barbar was that wretched little elephant prick. Yeah, the little incestuous elephant. He married his cousin, didn't he? We talk about that every time Babar's mentioned. Babar married his cousin. Kids TV show as well. Yeah. 45p bag of saucy barbecue space. I have 45p now, Sophie. That's... Oh, God. Every time you say something, Sophie, it just makes me feel so old. Space Raiders used to be like fucking 15p a bag. Last time I got them, 45p. I might see if they've got them though, Sophie. I've not had Space Raiders in a while. That's a good shout. Might have to have a look. Buttermilk. You vinegar the whole lot? Oh, absolutely. Salt, plenty of salt, plenty of vinegar. As they say in that weird fucking videos of that chippy that Leopard would probably call a JOI. When they go plenty of salt, plenty of vinegar and all that sort of thing. It does. Well, that looks really good, that. It does. That one. I looked for chalk ices ultra. They don't do chalk ices in there. They are on my list though for when I go to Aldi or Morrison's or something like that. They don't do chalk ices down the road, but they are on my list because I love chalk ices, and no one else seems to like chalk ices, but I fucking love a chalk ice. Don't call me out. Keep sending me stuff and then calling them like JOIs because someone's counting in them. It's weird. I love a chalk ice. A simple, cheap chalk ice. Nothing's better. I love them. I love them to bits. Should we schematic this then, folks? This might go horribly wrong, by the way, but we'll see. What's JOIs? What does JOI stand for, Lip? Can you explain it to Nightlights? Because I don't really want to. See, that's weird that goes to 70 like that. Jack off instructions, there you go. I was interested to see whether you were going to go for Jack or Jerk there, Leopard. Cool. There you go. Not something I've not thought about for years is bad criteria. It's not necessarily something I've not thought about for years, but maybe something where I would go like that was just an example. It's more like oh, that's it. Like if I go, I'm going to the shop, what should I get? And someone's always gonna go like, get yourself a Mars bar or something like that. That's just like a bit like that's just a normal thing that people get. But like I'm thinking about something that Mam Alien Aid. Welcome into you. Hello. How's it going? Breadsticks. I think we've got breadsticks in the cupboard. That's an interesting one. The stuff like that, stuff that people wouldn't normally say. You know? Right, let's see if we can get this to work then. I'm gonna bet that we can't. Or I'm gonna get it off by 1 probably. Oh Jesus. Well, we can fix this. Oh no, that's not the right way. Right, it needs to come forward, obviously. This is the problem with schematics, is they're incredibly fucking faffy. So that needs to go forward by another 1, I believe. Is that right? I'm having a really fucking hard time moving it here. I need to move it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it might be a nutcracker. It's a nutcracker, confirmed. Add it to the list. It's a nutcracker. Look at Wiggly Woo in the corner there. 10! Double figures, folks. Wow. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? So this needs to come down 1 as well, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus. So that's at 3,300. I think that's in the right place. Now, if I get this in the wrong place, it's going to be a really big problem. But I think that's in the right place. Let me catch one chat before I do this. I'm so sorry. Karama Sage, hello, welcome in. I'm so sorry I disappeared for a moment there to get the door. What are we looking at? Where did we get up to? Get yourself a corner shop tuna mayo sandwich. I don't think they do them, Sophie. I think I've had a look. I might have a look, actually. I'll have a proper look. It depends, Sophie. So I'll see if it's a good tuna mayo sandwich. I'm not a tuna mayo in a while, actually. I'll have a look, Sophie. Maybe. Imagine you could just click a button and put it there. Yeah. You missed my Aldi cookie commentary. I'm not upset about this, but I do feel it's important for the community to know about my findings. Where was it, Nerdbone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? You know what should be good, but isn't? Aldi cookies with giant chocolate buttons in them. Each cookie has only 2 big buttons, and beyond that inclusion, the very mid cookies. Oh, that's a shame, that Nerdbone. That is a shame. Nutcracker can finally go to school, yeah. Get a tuna mayo and do a Gangnam Style dance when you go to the sale. Oh, good grief. Right, I'm placing it, folks. Bam. That's in. Is that right? That looks right to me. It looks correct. However, Aldi also do cookies with milk, chocolate, and caramel, and they're superb. All right. I don't really get cookies these days. It's a bit of a fucking baby food, to be honest, Nerdmo. And I am just saying that to wind you up, actually. Hopefully it works. It's a marvel of engineering, I know. Oh, crap. So I need to go... The fucking controls for this are so faffy. Let's go up here and do this. One time I got Aero Mint cookies and Aero Beauty. They do sound good. Oh, bastard. Hang on. That way. It's really difficult to... No, I don't want to... See, I don't want to... Right, come forward. Oh, we need to go fucking way back. Oh, no. Stop rotating that way. Copy with me. Copy with me out the window, please. So I'm just entertaining myself, folks. It's fine. Is that right? Using Gen AI to copy the bridge struts. That's one too high, isn't it? That's right. I do have a feeling that I've done this one wrong by 1. But I don't know where I've done it wrong. Wouldn't it be a real fucking pain in the arse if I had to do it from scratch again? It's gone 2 down, 2 down, 2. No, I've not done that wrong. Okay, fair enough then. Right. Bang. Oh, it's getting there, folks. A cookie for my Pookie. I'm surprised Pookie's not a fucking banned term in here. That's a horrible word. FIFA 2005 again, folks. Who remembers? Rock Your Body Rock by Ferry Corsten or whatever they're called. Right. And then we go like, no. And then we go like that. And then we just got to bring it forward like that. But, oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I don't understand why it keeps fucking rowing backwards. Jesus. Remember FIFA 2005? What, yeah? I might. Do you reckon it's worth me playing FIFA 2005 as part of this Who Remembers thing that I'm going to be doing, presumably, at some point? I think it might be a good shout. The streets won't forget. Streets won't forget FIFA 2005. FIFA Street 2 would be a good shout as well. Get some game breakers on the go. Right, come forward. Thankfully, this is the last one we have to do. So after this, we're good. There we go. Sophie learned about 2005 in school. Oh, I hate that. I hate it so much. I remember having a proper freak out because I had a friend in high school and her sister was born after Monsters Inc. came out. And that was my reference point. Like, that properly fucking freaked me out. It was really weird. Mam Alienade, thank you very much for the subscription there, by the way. Thank you very much. How's that looking? That is right, isn't it? Here we go then. Bam. And that's one side. I mean, it's not done because I've got to do like the sort of supports for it, but I think it looks bad. Is Gen AI? Is Gen AI not in that Forrest Gump movie? That's such a fucking stupid joke. Why is crap? Gen AI. That's such a stupid fucking joke. Oh, that is good though. Oh, you can only see a bit of it. FIFA 2005. I might have to play FIFA 2005 as part. All my Who Remembers games, Sophie, are going to be games that came out before you were born. How does that make you feel? That's top class stuff. Didn't get it until you said it out loud. No, it is good. I had to sort of say it out loud. I read the joke out. But it also helped that I knew that it was Wisecrack who said it, and everything that Wisecrack says is a joke. Even the serious stuff. How does that feel, Wisecrack? If you say something serious, everyone just thinks you're joking. What if you like Tommy Coopered? And then everyone was just sort of laughing? How would that make you feel? That's how it's going to end up. Mate, I'm sorry to be a bit morbid like that, but I can see that happening in your future. Makes me feel like I'm stuck with a bunch of skeletons. The door's right there, Sophie. The door is right there. How does that look, folks? Do we like it? I quite like that. So all I need to do basically is do the supports for it where they sort of stick to the sides, and then we just flip that, put it over there, and then I mean it's not done, but it's 90% of the way there. I just need to figure out how to do the supports for this. I was going to use these sort of copper train holes and maybe see if I can sort of stick them to the, like, do something like that. It looks a little bit naff. Will I do a PTK voice agent for the Who Remembers stream? No, it's alright. I am going to use copious images of PTK though for the thumbnails. That'll be good. What about that? It's too close to the track, isn't it? Let's hear it in the track, etc., etc. Remember that? Remember, let's hear it in the track. Is that enough for it? That doesn't feel like it's sticking to it, does it? It needs to be there, I think. Probably. Or maybe you have two of them and they do that sort of thing. Or they sort of click through each other like that, though I don't like it. Oh, they all do that? I don't know why this is in my normal music. I suppose it's because it was in Shrek 2. That was probably my logic for this. You got this. Thank you very much, Danger. Welcome into you. How's it going? Mrs. Light's mum said they watched that live. What? The Tommy Cooper thing? Good grief. What was the reaction to it? Did she go, oh no, I knew he was dying. I'm built different. Unlike everyone else that was there, I knew that he was actually dying. Lying. Is it worth just doing something? It looks naff, doesn't it? They were laughing for ages and the curtains went. Yeah. Did her mum do it? Did her mum kill Tommy Cooper? Sorry if it sounds weird that I'm saying ma'am, but you said ma'am, so I'm just going with ma'am. Don't know what to do here, folks. I'm invested in this copper hull idea, but there's got to be another way. Because that just looks like it's sticking off the edge. Unless I extend this catwalk out an extra block. Like the whole way along. So you'd go like that, and then it would sort of... Then if you put one there, it would look a little bit more like it was indented, and it wouldn't look too bad. Sort of thing. I don't know. It was a good bit. I'd have laughed too. It was a good bit. It's weird, like... do you reckon that's how he would have wanted to go? Or, like, just... Because they say that about some people, like, oh, he died doing what he loved. Or having a heart attack. Really? They said it about, was it Tiny Tim? He died doing what he loved because he was performing live and he had a heart attack. No, he died doing something he didn't enjoy, but just before that he was enjoying it. No, it's Tiny Tim died before I was born, I think. He had a heart attack when he was performing. I think there's footage of it. I think there's footage of him. He had a heart attack while he was before. He just fucking collapses. And he recovered, but the doctor said to him, like, you've got to stop performing, otherwise it's going to kill you. And Tiny Tim just went, whatever, mate. His next performance, I think he died, having a heart attack on stage. Withers has just passed. Oh, he's no longer with us. Doesn't quite work because you don't actually change your surname when you die. But if you did, that would be interesting because it would work in two ways. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just going to ban Tiago there for being an edgy little prick. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry you had to see that. All good. Yeah, I don't know what to do with these. I don't know if having these on the side is fine. Recreational heart attacks will not be tolerated. Just having one for a laugh. Tune this, by the way. Tune. Get the tunes blaring. Remember that? The Scout one. Get the tunes blaring. I can't do the accent, I'm sorry. That was from a while ago. It was from like 10 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, Tiny Tim died ages ago. I think you have to think you'd have wanted to go like that because the alternative's too bleak. Quite possibly Snorbuckle, but like, wouldn't you rather just go, do you know what? I'd rather do a nice gig and then just die in my sleep. Sort of thing. That's what I'd say. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to die doing what I loved, streaming. I wouldn't want to die in the middle of a stream. I'd want to do a good stream and then just die in my sleep, where I'm not sort of feeling any pain or anything like that. But maybe I'm just built different or something. I don't know what I'm doing here, folks. I'm a little bit sort of bereft of ideas, to use a term that I've never really used before. Biddly-boo, 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 biddly-boo. Just something like that, maybe. If we just extend the catwalk all the way out for the whole thing. Maybe. Try the same thing you've already tried. I'm just trying it again and going, does that look good? Turn my world around. I don't know. Could have them supporting a slab under the tracks. Yeah. They'd have to come down. Get rid of that. They'd have to come down. I mean, I was probably going to have copper holes under here anyway, because I do like the copper holes. So maybe the copper holes just come under here like that, and then come out like that, and then it just... Is that naff? I mean, that's naff. Is that naff? Is it too thick? I don't hate it actually. I think it might need to be concrete rather than copper. Maybe. Possibly. Adam, welcome in. No gods, no kings, only trains. Too fucking right, mate. Turn my world around. So we probably do some copycat slope business with this. So ignore what it looks like at the moment. I'm just sort of testing. Having said that, I've not got any of the slopes on me. So there we go. Let's fix that right now. Do that sort of thing. But then you'd almost, maybe not there, but your east side, you do something like that. On the, hang on. I've got the wrong side. It's that one. Oh, Jesus. Is it doing something outside? I don't know what it is. Just something like this almost. I mean, again, I'm sort of just... No such thing as too thick. Hashtag Girthmaster. Good stuff, that. I suppose. Turn my world around. So we can do almost that sort of thing. I mean, I don't know. This might. Unless we follow the same sort of design that that's got, and then we just sort of like tuck it underneath. There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there. Etc, etc, etc. Good song, that. If anyone knows that song. Great song. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. I would probably go for something like, nope, nope, like, nope, like that. Because then you can have that like that. I'm just concerned about this bit that's sort of coming down like that. Unless you were to go... FIFA 8. There's just fucking FIFA songs in this playlist. And also home base adverts from... Do you remember when this was the home base advert music, Sophie? Or was that before your time? I'm using Sophie as a barometer for this sort of thing now. Like this kind of thing, maybe. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. It's just this bit under here. I don't know what I'm doing underneath the tracks is the thing. So maybe I need to figure that out first before I do anything else. Do, 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 do. Because am I doing that kind of thing, or I mean I could almost do that all the way through and then have it wrap around the other side sort of thing. That might work. I do like these copycat slopes. I think it adds a lot. Put one there as well. So we'd actually, possibly with these bits, actually just have that as solid. Like that. Just have it attached to that. Maybe. Is that too blocky? It might be too blocky. That might work. Could pop lights on top between the tracks. Yeah. Yeah. Get rid of that then. Okay, well we'll go with this for now, and if it's shit, then it's shit. Let's have a look what it looks like from afar. Yeah, I'm just concerned it looks too blocky compared to... I mean, maybe what I need to do actually is these pillars actually need to come in where these are. That might be what we have to do. That might be what we have to do. I had these spaced out evenly, and they are still spaced out evenly. But it would just mean that I'd have to space these out slightly differently. Yeah. You just stick this, so you just stick these pillars. So it's, I think these are, you'd almost go, how wide are they? So they're 3 wide. So you just go, so it's 1, 2. It's almost that. I can probably just overlay that, can't I? And just go like that. Not like that, because you can't do it when you're crouched. Destroy this crap under here. If you please. Oh, hello. And then you would basically round the outsides of this. So we also need that going down like that. I will make the slopes at the top match this pillar now. I'll probably muck about with this and make it match. That's fine. I'm in the zone here, folks. Knights, you came on Minecraft last night and I didn't see you. I'm so sorry. You left and I was in the game, but you must have come in when I was tabbed out. I spend a lot of time tabbed out, and then when you left again, I only just tabbed back in when it said night and disconnected. I do that a lot. Most of the time when I've got Minecraft open, I'm not actually like in it. Oh, hello. Pillars being where the ropes are defeats the structural points of the ropes. Yeah, but it's Minecraft, Snorbuckle. Don't fucking worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. I could eat that gull for lunch. I couldn't though. I'm a bit more respectful than that, to be honest with you folks. I wouldn't fucking dare. I wouldn't dare say that about a woman. It's a horrible thing to say. How did she get away with it? Yeah, I don't know about this, like... I mean, we can just do it like this and just leave it like that. Or maybe this bit just needs to go like that. That works. Structurally, this ain't it, Chief. It just needs to look good. It doesn't need to function. I mean, there's fucking floating blocks everywhere in this world. It doesn't need to fucking abide by the laws of physics. It doesn't even fucking need to abide by the laws of fucking Polybridge. It just needs to look alright. You know? I will have to fucking schematic this though, 'cause there's no chance I'm going to fucking remember this for every single bit. I quite like Billie Eilish. I think she's alright. If that's alright with everyone, if that's not too fucking controversial or anything. Is that right? Oh no, it's chinless. It needs to come out further, doesn't it? Is it like that? Oh no, that's just a solid block, isn't it? I'm fully addicted to the drone audit videos, particularly the ones that target footy training or TV and movie productions. I'd like a drone. Could you do drone streams? Is that a thing that could be done? That doesn't look right, does it? Is that right? Get ready, folks. Please, folks, if we could all pass the duchy on the left-hand side or wherever it is, that would be nice. Let's get this turned up. Yeah, if we could, folks. I'm looking at you, Let. I think the term you're looking for is drone strikes, not quite wisecrack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is that right? How are we feeling about that? Well, I don't know what the fuck to do. We can either have pillars like that, or we can do some weird fucking copper stuff, but I don't know what to do. It's also pissing it down, even though it's not raining in the game, but I can tell because it's gone foggy. Bum bum billy billy bum bum bum. Do we not like that then? Oh, it's no problem, Fruits. Fruits, Gundy reset the time, by the way. I hate to fucking reveal that news to you, but Gundy fucking reset the time. Sorry, you can't see that. Behind me, Fruits has just said FFS. It wasn't even the season he wanted to skip. He just wanted to make it daytime. Like, use a bed. You just fucking use a bed. Go boo-boo. Where you fuck off? Gundy. What about that? So we don't like this then? We don't like what I've done here with this pillar? I don't know what to do then. It's going to have to be some sort of... I mean, we can just fucking get Fruits to do it. It's either that or some copper hole nonsense. But I really don't know what I'm doing with this. Or we just do something like that and leave it. Hello, Iris. Welcome into you. How's it going? Good to see you. They call my generation the snowflakes. Gundy, fuck off. We could just leave it at that. It needs to be under the track bed. It probably does, Fruits. It probably fucking does. But I don't know what I'm doing under the track bed either. Copper holes between the tracks too. They will probably be... They clip through each other. Unless you do that. That works. We could do that. We could just do that all the way down. Drums, please. Oh, what a fucking tune this is. We could do that. Does that not look a tiny bit naff? Oh, in line with the attachments? I don't fucking know. I think I've reached a sort of peak with this. I don't think it's going to get any better. Make a big statue of Marlon Harewood. What's he up to these days? Going to linger and get lunch, no problem, Fruits. I am going to end soon, actually. What time is it? 12:07. I need to end soon. I would like to get this exported, get this on YouTube, and then I need to go out. I'll go out to the shops and buy a tuna mayo or something like that. I don't know, folks. We made some serious progress today, though, and by serious progress, I mean we've done the sort of the wires, the cables. So all we're going to do now is basically we'll finish this tower. And then we just schematic that whole thing, paste it over there, and then the bridge is basically done. It is a bit massive though, isn't it? What happens if you look at it from... I don't think it looks bad though. Alright, willing myself to work despite boss and outgoing grand boss on vacation this week. Late figuring out which of my students to let go to make our piddly budget work. I'm very sorry to hear that, Iris. I don't envy you one bit. I'm very sorry. Yeah, look at that from there though. Summer, summer, summertime. So the station goes up here. It's up here. This is going to be the end of this line. This train line is going to end here. Fruits is going to do one from night. It's going to go along here, and it's going to end up like down here. So this village is basically going to have 2 train stations, but there's nowhere else. This can't go any further unless you do another ridiculous bridge along there. In which case, I mean, it's largely pointless to be honest with you. So. It's nice to sort of end the line here, and then people can actually get out and fucking walk. There's actually a little staircase down here. Just actually go down to the... I mean, it goes down to there, at least. But, yeah. Grand boss getting added to the vocabulary. It's good, that, isn't it? I do like this pink terracotta for the station platform. I might use that. Maybe not the solid one. Maybe I'll use like a tiled one or something. Make myself feel better by sending you more Boston bait. I fucking love the Boston bait. I've still got the fucking box for it here. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah. And this is the simplest way I could do this line. I was going to originally do it so it sort of came out the tunnel and then went along here and then bridged along here and ended up here. You can actually see where I've put the sort of preliminary track for it, but oh, look at that. But we can get rid of this because I'm not going to do it here. Oh, it does look good. Still got those Shack gummies. If you've not finished them, snore. They were nice. They were really good. Problem is this can't be an eyesore because it's so big. Like it's this long. It's fucking huge. I've got to do something about it to make it look nice. But I think we're getting there. But that is me for today, folks. I think I'm gonna dip out now. If that's okay with you all. I have to send an email as well. I forgot about that. Fuck's sake. Did forget about that. Bollocks. It's fine. I've also got to do a lot of other things. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap up there then. Thank you very much for being here, everyone. For another absolute fucking banger, by the way. Let's go raid Joe. Let's go raid Joe. It's going to be a raid and run for me, I'm afraid. But it is what it is. Please follow Joe if you're not already. I'll be back at some point, probably later this week. I've just realised there's an auto mod for sexual harassment. For something that actually is a little bit sexual harassy, but that's fine. Bless up. I'll be back later this week, folks, I think. Thanks for all the subs on YouTube, !YouTube, etc. Get liking, subscribing, digging bells and all that sort of thing. Take it easy. Stay cool. It's going to get hot towards the end of the week, but that's fine, I guess. And I'll see you later. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.